This video we have studied about digestion that takes place in human being, isn't it? So digestion takes place where? In the alimentary canal, and I told you how this happens from mouth to the small intestine. Okay, so by the time the food reaches to the small intestine, almost digestion is completed. Okay, and from where it starts? From where it started? From the mouth itself, isn't it? In the mouth there is mechanical and chemical digestion of food takes place. Then the rest will be taking place in the stomach and then in the small intestine. Okay, so now the rest process. The human being is having a kind of holozoic nutrition. Holozoic nutrition is what? In which the food is ingested and digestion takes place inside the digestive system, and then the food will be absorbed. What is absorption? The process of mixing the digested food to the body fluid is called what? Absorption. So this takes place mainly in the small intestine. Okay, small intestine is the site of major absorption. Okay, so the walls of the small intestine are having some finger-like projections called villi. This increases the area for absorption. Okay, and this villi are highly supplied with blood capillaries, so that the food which is inside the lumen means in the cavity of the small intestine, okay, already digested food which is present in the lumen or cavity of the small intestine will be absorbed into the blood. Okay, the blood which is present in the blood capillaries of villi. So what are villi? From the walls of the small intestine there are certain projections. Okay, finger-like projections. These projections or villi are richly supplied with blood capillaries. So as the food moves through the cavity of the small intestine, what digested food will be absorbed into the blood capillaries of villi. Okay, so this is the process of what? Absorption. Okay, so the major absorption of food takes place. What is absorption? Absorption is the taking in of or the mixing of the digested food to the body fluid. What is our body fluid? Main, okay, blood. Okay, so this is happening in where? In the villi. So villi are what? Finger-like projections with high supply of blood capillaries. So as the food moves through the cavity, much of the food will be absorbed into the blood through the blood capillaries present in the villi. Is it clear? Then the next process is what? So I told you about what? Absorption. These are the villi. Okay, you can see the finger-like projections and finger-like projections that is projecting into the lumen. This will be the lumen. Okay, lumen through which the food passes, and this is the what? The villi. Okay, finger-like projections you can see, and to this villi is having what? Blood capillaries. So as the food moves through this, okay, lumen, the food, okay, like what? Food will be already digested. So digested food will be absorbed by simple diffusion, okay, into the blood capillaries. Okay, so this is happening in absorption process. Is it clear? So the next process is assimilation. Assimilation is what? Utilizing the food, where the food is needed in each of the cells, isn't it? So the food will be brought to each of the cells by blood. Okay, and in the cells it is utilized for various purposes, like what? Some of the part of the food which we eat can be used for energy purpose. Some will be used for building up new tissues or for the repair of old tissues, etc. Understood? So that process is called what? Assimilation. Then the last part is what? Egestion. Egestion means if the food is not digested, okay, the undigested food should be ejected out. So this process is called egestion, and this is happening. So what is the major function of large intestine? Large intestine stores the undigested food material, okay, and also little bit water and all get absorbed through the large intestine, and the undigested food will be what stored in the large intestine, okay, and it will be ejected out through the anus. Okay, so these are the different steps in the process of holozoic nutrition in human beings. So we started with ingestion, then digestion, then absorption, assimilation, and digestion. So is it clear? So in this chapter what we learned is nutrition. We learned about what types of nutrition. What are they? Autotrophic and heterotrophic. Then different kinds of autotrophic and heterotrophic nutrition. Then we learned about the process of photosynthesis, the experiments to show that the different raw materials are needed for the process of photosynthesis. Then we learned what about the holozoic type, different kinds of heterotrophic nutrition like parasitic, symbiotic, saprophytic, and holozoic nutrition. And we learned holozoic nutrition that takes place in amoeba, in human being, parts of human digestive system, then the process of digestion, isn't it, and the process of holozoic nutrition. So we have completed this portion of nutrition. Okay, one of the life process that takes place in human, not only in human being, in any animals.